Hi everyone, it's Miss Vance. I'm here to answer some of your questions, well, all of your questions, hopefully. And if you have more questions, you guys can always message me on Canvas at any time. I will be posting videos for you guys so that way it doesn't feel like we're oh so far away from each other. So feel free to message me anytime on Canvas and I will get back to you all as soon as possible. Um, the question that I got the most of was always Duolingo. Um, are we still supposed to be doing our Duolingo? And the answer to that question is always do your Duolingo. Um, the most important thing is yes. So I can't really stop our Duolingo. It's set up to automatically go for a new Duolingo. So when I get the go ahead from the power is on high to start grades again, I will put in our old, quote unquote, old um, Duolingo assignments. And so make sure that you're going back or keeping up with our Duolingo assignments. So there was a Friday that just happened. So you should have completed a Duolingo assignment and then gotten ready to start in on a Duolingo assignment. So always um, be doing your Duolingo assignments, a couple minutes a day to make sure you're keeping up, things like that. I had a question. Did school close down and for how long? That's a really good question. Yes, please do not come to school on Monday. That's happening in a couple of days, Monday. Right now it's Saturday night. We normally would be coming back to school on Monday. School is shut down until right now for 2 more weeks. But they're going to be reevaluating for different sorts of things, um, new things that happen. Everything is constantly evolving, constantly changing, which kind of leads me into the next question that was asked. Um, could you tell us what's on the agenda for the 2 weeks after spring break? So we have spring break, but we have spring break that's happening right now. And then we have 2 weeks where there will be no grades taken and no instruction given, which means we kind of have like 3 full weeks of spring break. So that means there are no teachers are giving out any sorts of instruction. That's like no homework, no quizzes, no tests, no sorts of things like that. Um, no online assignments and things like that. Um, I know that sounds kind of weird. Like, it's kind of like almost having a winter break in the middle of spring. Um, just kind of, there are things you can be doing for your classes. You can be doing things like IXL. Um, I think that our State Department of Education is working on trying to get things like state testing not happening this year. That doesn't mean that there's no school for the rest of the year, but you should be keeping in mind that like school is still a thing for this year. Um, and that your education is still very important. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be keeping your education at the front of your mind. But you should still be thinking like, oh, what are some ways I can just not turn my brain off? There are all sorts of resources. There are Audible books. There are like access to free tours of like digital tours of national parks and libraries that you can access. If you need help with all these sorts of things, you can just send me a message on Canvas. As I mentioned, that we will be having our like grades eventually. Hopefully, I don't know, like in terms of our grades and when instruction will actually start back up again, that hasn't been conveyed to like teachers by the State Department, which means teachers don't know when we're supposed to start teaching again. If it'll be happening at a school, like if we'll all come back to Oliver, um, or if we'll be doing stuff online on our Chromebooks. We don't know. Teachers don't know. And I know that sounds really weird. Like, our teachers are supposed to know these things, but our teachers don't know. Because, like I said, this situation is constantly changing. If it's back at school, then it's back at school. You come back to school. If it's online, then I have converted my lessons to a PDF format, and we will just do our learning online. And you'll see how we will learn Spanish online. And it'll look really kind of the same, but at the same time, it'll take some getting used to and a little trial and error. And we will have pictures of our books and our floppy workbook, which is already online. And you'll just turn in our assignments online, and I will walk you through how to do that so it won't be super scary. And so we'll have plenty of time to learn how to do that. So just kind of keep up with doing your Duolingo. If you guys have, like I said, if you guys have any more questions, just kind of let me know. Drop me a line on Canvas, and I will get back to you guys. All right, I miss you all. Hope you guys miss me too. Maybe, maybe not. All right, later, guys.